Hey everybody, I just want to alert you all my new, the new people who have just recently joined us, and for everybody who has been with me a while, if you're not with me on the other backup channels, please do. There's going to be a dispute arising between myself and YouTube. I just filed a counterclaim. They said I could lose my channel for filing a counterclaim, and if it's erroneous or whatever, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out because I know that YouTube, Google is, they're screwed anyway. So. Anyway, let's get to. I'll leave links for that in the description box. Something unusual for Colorado Springs. Now, I understand that Colorado claimed that they bowed out of the Operation Jade Helm 15 exercise, right? Okay. And Operation Jade Helm 15 claims that there are only going to be 1,200 soft troops, special operations forces, are going to be participating. Well, we've actually seen a lot of military vehicles being moved around and in the areas of Operation Jade Helm 15. And it doesn't make much sense because the whole thing about these soft troops are supposed to be, blending in. And all of these troop vehicles doesn't seem that kind of is counterproductive to your, your ability to blend in, so to speak. But this story here has piqued my interest in more ways than one. It will take, by some accounts, it's the largest road convoy in Colorado since World War II. It will take more than 4,000 troops, more than 300 Stryker armored vehicles and other rigs from Fort Carson's 1st Brigade Combat Team to its Pinyon Canyon maneuver site, which, interestingly enough, I'm going to point out where exactly this maneuver site is. So it's going to take about 4 days, to 26th through the 30th, and it's a 150-mile trek. And 4,000 troops, though, are heading there to participate in some kind of exercise down there. And they mention the exercise here. Raider Focus. The long drive is the start of a long couple of weeks for the troops, who will fight a simulated war called Raider Focus. It's a graduation exercise of sorts for the unit, which has spent a year in intensive training at Fort Carson. Okay, so what is the big deal about all this, right? Well, this Pinyon Canyon that they're heading to, let me show you. Now, the place they're going, the Pinyon Canyon Maneuver Site, a U.S. Army base in southeastern Colorado, right? And interesting here. When you look at where the now, I'm not saying this means anything. Already, the amount of vehicles and the amount of troops, 4,000 troops. Interesting. I mean, just for the exercise of Operation Jade Helm, that's going to be in what they claim 9 or 10 states. They're claiming only 1,200 for the Special Operation Forces. Yet for this maneuver site, which just so happens to be just a few hop, skips, and a jump away from one of the Operation Jade Helm states of New Mexico. It's right here, Pinyon Canyon, and here is the state line of New Mexico. But 4,000 troops, over 300 Stryker vehicles. Now, they say that it's going to be a few weeks of training there. Now, of course, the 26th through the 30th of May, that puts that they're going to start training what? In June 1st or so, whatever. Now, when they say a few weeks, is that code speak for like, we'll start off at like July? I don't know. I don't know what exactly that all means, but I know that when you start seeing a huge amount of convoy, and what they're stating is, just so you know, that they're going to be doing it in increments. I don't know if I mentioned that. But and for security concerns, they're not going to say exactly what routes that each one are going to take, or exactly what time they'll be departing from the military base for security reasons. So, if you do happen to see this coming from Colorado, I know I've already told all you citizen journalists out there to, be vigilant. When you're vigilant, at least let us know where you're taking these pictures and sending them to us, to make sure that we know that this is part of the convoy or not, or whatever the case may be. All right? Thanks, everybody.